Dan. Name of my channel is Numerical Lion. The lion like this, not lion. I was thinking about my name of my channel, Numerical Lion, lion, like lie on. I'm not lying. It's not numerical lying. Numbers don't lie. Ever hear that expression? Well, on my channel, for those that don't know, I use gematria or gematria, I don't know how to pronounce it, to reveal the false reality in which we live in. And very simply, gematria is A is 1, B is 2, etc. Like A is 1. Like down here, B is 2, C is 3, 4, D is 4, and I have autocorrect, which really is annoying. Z is 26, and then reverse is when A is 26 and Z is 1. Reverse reduction is when you just reduce it to a single digit. So instead of 26, A is going to be 8, and the English is, A is 1, Z is 26, and reduction means that Z is 8. Z is usually 26. So these are the 4 base ciphers, you call them. I'll mostly use these. I will throw in the S exception. The S exception is because that S is the 19th letter of the alphabet. If I could get it to stay on S. Anyway, it's the 19th letter of the alphabet. There we go. And 1 and 9 is 10, so that's what single reduction means, and it can be further reduced to 1. There's also another cipher which I like, which is proven to be very interesting, called Francis Bacon. And Francis Bacon is that it takes capitalized letters into effect. So a capital S would be 45 because it's 19 plus 26. You add 26 to every letter. So stuff like CIA, it's 91. It's also 13, which makes sense because 91 is the 13th triangular number, which means you add 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 all the way up to 13. It equals 91. And these are mathematical concepts here, so the relationship is there. Here are all the numbers, right? DEA 10, 88 here, and Francis Bacon. What does DEA handle? Do a lot of stuff with drugs, especially marijuana. You spell marijuana correctly. Marijuana 88. Francis Bacon. Different. So that's Francis Bacon for you. Like NBA 95. The reflection of 59. A lot of black people in the NBA. Call them African Americans or whatever they call them. NBA 64 as well. What else? NFL. It's a game of 11 on 11. So it's 1-10, right? And in numerology, you drop the 0. 32, like America. It's America's game. I think football is number 1 right now. America 32 as well. America also 49, like NFL. See that? 32. Anyway, so those are the ciphers that I'll be using. My blog is what I look like. I have a radio show on Tuesday night called Buttermilk. Check out my Facebook page. And I have a blog, danielthelionsden.blogspot. And there was a story that piqued my interest about Dan Bishop winning the election. It was yesterday. This has been updated for today. So Republican Dan Bishop narrowly wins closely watched North Carolina special congressional election. And Dan Bishop, famous for the bathroom bill, this anti-LGBT legislation. So Dan defeated Dan on a day with 19 numerology. kind of interesting. If you look at yesterday, yesterday was a day with 19 numerology, 9 plus 10 plus 1 plus 8. Sorry, 9 plus 1 plus 0, 1 is 19. 19, that chaos number, that's been, this is 2019. It's all about chaos this year. What's chaos? 72 number I've been seeing a lot. Anyway, 19, also 26. So let's look at him, Mr. Bishop, Dan Bishop here from Wikipedia. Born in 64, his name is Bishop. When I think of 64, I think of the 64 squares on a chessboard, and he's the bishop. So a strong opponent of LGBT rights, born July 1st, or 7/1 from his birthday is, when was he born? July 1st to this thing here. Let's go into here. It's 71 days. And these are interesting too. 2 months, 9 days as well, and 10 weeks in 1 day. 71 days. And he was born on 7/1. Guess that's just a coincidence. Look at Dan Bishop and Trump, 47 and 88. Also, I was making a point with Bishop and Saturn. Look at Bishop and Saturn and overlap. Dan Bishop and Trump. Dan Bishop, 47 and 88. You see that? Trump, 47 and 88. Also 29. We were talking about 29 just a second ago. I'll show you why that's interesting as well. It's from the 9th congressional district. 9th, 29, also 25, like Trump. Trump is also 29. See that? So a lot of ties here between him and Trump. He's famous for the bathroom bill. '71. He was born on 7/1. This news happened 71 days after his birthday, his 55th birthday. Interesting. This was also a day, I believe, with 31 numerology. 9 plus 10 plus 2 plus 1 plus 9 is 31. And bathroom bill, if I can find it. Bathroom bill equals 127. 127 is the 31st prime number. So the guy who's famous for the bathroom bill, 55, also interesting. So 55 is a very interesting number. It's the 10th Fibonacci number, which is rare. Fibonacci, the spiral, mathematical spiral of life. And also the 10th triangular number, which means if you count 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5 plus 6, so on to 10, it equals 55. So it's rare when it hits once, and it hits twice. That's really interesting. And 29 is the 10th prime number, as you can see here. So 10 is a big number here in the story. 5 and 5 is 10. 1, 2, and 7 equals 10, right? Bathroom bill. And he's 55. This was 71 days after his 55th birthday, right? So his full name, James Daniel Bishop, is 72. And I thought this was, more interesting as well. 72, see the 72 here? Well, if you looked in the date calendar, if you count the end date, it's 72 days. right? And 2 months, 10 days, 21, Saturn. He's got all the numbers of Saturn as well. 10 weeks, 2 days, 12. So 10 and 2, right, is really 12 because in numerology you drop the 0. So that's 12. They mentioned that, the Republicans won that seat by 12 points last time or something. Yeah, 12 points. Donald Trump won by 12 last time. So Dan McCready, we put Dan in, right? Dan, 2 Dans. Dan 10, remember I was talking about 10? The specialness of 10 and, Gene and 55 and the bathroom bill and all this stuff. So Dan 10, also 19 on a day with 19 numerology. 9 plus 10 is 19. Check out this. It was a special election. Right? Special election 67. Also, it's reverse order 257. 257 is the 55th prime number. Right? Getting back to bathroom bill. Right? Which was 55. He's 55 years old. Special election 67. 67, the 19th prime. Like there are 2 Dans going in it. And it happened in North Carolina. Why? Look at that. A match in both of these ciphers, English ordinal and reduction. This is if there's an S. 76 and 67 are basically the same thing. So isn't that interesting? 148, 67, same numbers, North Carolina. So I mentioned the 47, right? Also, he's from Charlotte. He's from the most populated district, Charlotte, 47. Trump, 47. Dan Bishop, 47. He's from a place called, I think it's Mecklenburg County. Also, look at the 11961. All-seeing eye. Who rules? All-seeing eye, 61, 119. So let's get back to my notes here. I didn't fully put this in a thing. So he was born on July 1st, I mentioned. 183rd day of the year. So 183, and it was a leap year in 64. So he was born on the 183rd day of the year with 183 remaining. And 183 is a special number to this gang. It's what is it called? Out of order, out of chaos. Chaos out of order. Order out of chaos. That's what it is. Jesus. Order out of chaos. He's the order out of chaos candidate. Look at that, 183, and he was born on the 183rd day, leaving 183 days left in the year. This is a year of chaos. He's the chaos candidate. He really is. He's a Republican, another 47, right? Also 61, like all-seeing eye, like Charlotte, NC. He's a Republican. Also 101, remember the date? It was 10 weeks and 1 day, kind of like 101. Kind of like 101, right? Republican 101 from the Republican Party. Big victory for the Republican Party. 73, 21st prime, like Saturn. 181, 42nd prime, like Saturn as well. So it's all about Saturn. We can go into the other stuff. And Republicans, Democrats are all the same. How do you know? Gematria. Also 47. Republican 47. Even the Whig Party. 47 as well. The party before the Republican Party, I think. Anywho, let's get back to this So he was also born. Let's see. Let's check him out. So I did that part. So it was also 2 months and 9 days. I think I mentioned that. And Trump 29. Right, 9th congressional district. Now, if you write out where he's from, 9th, right? We're talking about the 9th congressional district. 9th equals 19, also 37, which is the 12th prime, and that's interesting because they lost. The Democrats lost by 12 points there last time. So if you write out 9th congressional district, 119, also 290, like 29. All right, like Trump, like 9th. What else was 29 about? Got two things going here, don't I? What else was 29 about? I'm not recalling. Trump, 9th, right? Oh, the county there he's from. What's it called? Mecklenburg or something? So also 119, All Seeing Eye 119, Charlotte NC 119, and 146, Trump born on 14/6. Or 6, June 14th. What else can we say about this? Oh, a lot of things. Yeah, I mentioned that. He went to University of North Carolina Law School, 197. Bathroom Bill, 197. This is where he went. $197. Also 181, like Republican Party. 46, like 460, like chaos, like reflection of 64. Bathroom bill. Famous for the bathroom bill, also 197. So Mecklenburg County also has a 29 connection, 209. Oops. Mecklenburg County. Of course, that's where the rich people hang out. 74, the reflection of 47. Also 88, Dan Bishop 88, Trump 88. Also this one, 225, 250, like Trump. Definitely Trump country there. Trump country. I think time is 88. What is time? No, time isn't 88. It's in some of their cipher, it's 88, but time 47 as well. These same numbers keep popping up. He went to University of North Carolina at Chapel Hill, 561, which is a 33rd triangular number. And 33, that number of masonry. Also 210, like 21, like Saturn, like it was 2 months and 10 days if you include the end date. Let me get back to this one. So 561, the 33rd triangle number, meaning if you add up all the numbers from 1 to 33, it equals 561. So I mentioned the chessboard, mentioned North Carolina. Yeah, that's pretty much it. And here he is the next day. They have another article about him. One close election. I didn't do Dan McCready's name. Let's do his name. McCready. Dan McCready. Oops. Also 88, like Trump. Like Bishop, like All Seeing Eye. Interesting. 43 as well. Like, I think Dan Bishop is 43. Dan Bishop, 43 as well, just like his opponent, and 88, and 52, President 52, Gematria 52. Look at McCready and Dan Bishop, and they ran against each other. And both 140 and Francis Bacon. Wow. Craziness. So, you know, they're all the same. These here's proof. Or maybe McCready's this way. Anyway, McCready 72. Like James Daniel Bishop 72. Like if you include the end date, it was 72 days from his birthday to all this stuff. Also 144, like he lost, you know, it's the 12th. So 144, another special number, the square root of is 12. It's also the 12th Fibonacci number. Very special number, 144. In fact, if you write out 44, it equals 144 and also 54. So, very interesting number. Let's look at McCready just for fun here. Dan McCready. Daniel Kent McCready, born July 18th, 18/7, or 187. Let's look at him. Daniel Kent, so he was born July 18th. Two guys born in July. You know, and it was 54 days from his birthday. I mean, 54 days, and where did we get the 54 from? My other thing that I'm doing here. 44 is 54. McCready is 45, the reflection of 54 days. Going into Super Bowl 54. Let's check out his full name here. Daniel Kent McCready. Oops. Let's do this here. Daniel Kent McCready. You know, 103, 27th prime, like another ritual. Also like 13, number we see a lot, 319. So 39th prime, like Masonry. Francis Bacon, the 58th, like Freemasonry. Freemasonry, 58. Capitalize this just for fun. Yeah. So, you know, he was 36 at the time of the election. Oh, this is funny. So McCready was 19 years younger. 19 years younger than the other Dan that equals 19. Oh my goodness. It was all about chaos. That's what it's all about. September 11th. And I have something on September 11th anyway. This is about September 10th and about Republican Dan Bishop. Please like my channel. Hope you like the new sound. Just got a new mic. Maybe I said that. Maybe I didn't. Anyway, have a great day. Later.